Hi guys, Zeth here, and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. It's good to be back. I it hasn't been that long since I last recorded. Last recorded last night, which I won't spoil when exactly that was technically, but it just feels good to be back in this world. Mostly because we have red steel. But I did some updating stuff, and one of the bigger updates is couple new included mods. What's that, steel? Yeah. We actually need to get some more iron being made. Well, let's get to it. Uh, but I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've just gone ahead and added a couple different mods. The first that's going to be pretty important, ATLA, is Antique Atlas. It's a pretty expensive recipe, don't get me wrong, but what this basically does is it allows me to have a map which will actually go with me, and I actually feel it's a somewhat balanced map, which is nice because I don't really care for a lot of mapping mods that just, hey, here's a bright glowing waypoint right in front of you. No hate for those who use those, but that's just not the kind of mapping mod I can use. It just feels really strong to me. I've also included couple mods. One is called Iguana Tweaks. If you don't know what that one is, Iguana Man is one of those people who, like me, does not like Minecraft being easy. What Iguana Tweaks does, as far as this is concerned, primarily, is, well, watch out how quick I'm walking. Now we get on the grass, and we go slower, and we get through high grass, like that, and we go even slower. Now it might be like, oh, geez, Seth, why are you making it so you go slower? It encourages building paths. That's the biggest reason. And I definitely like that idea. I'm also considering adding in the encumbrance mechanic they have, which I currently have disabled, but only because I did not really feel like messing with it before starting to record. I just wanted to get going. I've been missing this world, which is sad because I've played a ton recently. Let's get one more bunch of charcoal. One thing I'd like to actually do is get some way to make sure it doesn't overstuff itself. But I can't think of a good way to do that. But yeah, another mod that we have is Special AI. It seems to be a little odd. I've been trying to mess around with the zombies primarily, and they only seem to spawn with a few extra AI patterns, which I'd rather have more AI patterns that they can get from, but oh well. Can only do so much. Did I have this running still? No, I didn't. Good. Okay. Last mod is Craft Heraldry, which is from, I want to say, Vazkey. So let's get Heraldic Scroll and Heraldic Banner and Heraldic Wall Banner. Yeah, basically what these are is a new way to display your colors, basically. So you can have like your own symbol and things along those lines. I'd actually like to get into this today, but I can't really guarantee that. The big the big hurdle for us is going to be the burlap, actually. Which I actually did... Uh, I had to install Mindtweaker, which is how we've got all the recipes. Which is... Yeah. I actually enjoy tweaking mods like that a lot. A lot of people seem to think, making a mod is super difficult, but I actually find it... Or not making a mod, but making a mod pack. I actually find it pretty fun. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pumping at this for a bit. And I'll see you guys when I have something else to talk about. So seeing as the Antique Atlas requires blue steel, let's get some. I decided to cook up... I used basically the smallest percentages that I could. Because, yeah, it was a total of 8 ingots, 1 sterling ingot, 2 steel, I want to say. Yeah, it was 1 sterling silver, 1 bismuth bronze, 4 black steel, and 2 steel, I'm pretty sure. And that was important because I am pretty much out of black bronze, as always it seems. But yeah, I need to get those cooked back up. Probably should have done that off camera. In fact, I'll just go ahead and do that anyway. So here we are. We've got our blue steel ready to go. Let's get this all in there. Perfect. High carbon blue steel. Let's actually get that back to heating on up. You can take these one out also. Let's just... There. Okay, now we need one more blue steel right here. Would be perfectly fine. Let's hold on and wait for that to solidify just enough so you can actually take it out. And at the same point, toss that back in. Oh, that's annoying. Ah, come on. Oh, okay, you're out. Or good to take out, I should say. And there we are. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. Now we need to actually heat this thing back up a little bit more. Ugh. Although, after... Let's get these actually into real blue steel. Okay, so it's all just... hammer it, basically. Okay, so... we almost made it last time, like with the first one of these. And it was... Okay, let's see if we can't do this perfectly the first time. I think I... No, did it perfectly. Never mind. And the last one that we have ready to go. Okay, that's good. It's, that makes it really easy. Okay, now I wanted to get some stuff out of blue steel first before we do too much. I really want to get this back up to heat. My big concern is going to be the black, or pretty much anything melting. Ah, and this is one of the special AI zombies. It's supposed to be anyway. Can I get away from him? No, I cannot. Okay. I'm still not sure if we're gonna end up keeping the special AI patterns, but yeah, hopefully we can. A little bit more heat. Ah, these are good to go. Gonna weld these together. Oops. And that'll be a nice little thing for a moment. Or in a moment, I suppose is probably the better thing to say there. Ooh, come on. A little bit more heat. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Just a little bit more. Okay. Oh, I also, Environmind updated, and there's, amongst a bunch of other cool little changes, they made it so it feels like things are actually working how they're supposed to. Dang it. Oh, well, that actually doesn't matter that much. So they're both good to go. So I can weld those together, smack it. That's all done. Now I do still need to do stuff with that. Okay, do I have red steel? I'm pretty sure I have red steel somewhere still. I thought I did anyway. Do I? Another thing I'm gonna need to chest. Oh, anyways, what I was saying is that with the new update, it feels like things are working a lot better, which I'm really happy about. For instance, take a look at my sanity. It's slowly going up during the day, which just makes sense to me. And that is something I actually added to the config a while back, where alcohol will increase your sanity like that. It's just a big lump increase, basically. But it's actually working now, which is the good part. Come on, a little bit more blue steel. Yeah, I really want to get the Antique Atlas in case you couldn't guess. Should be getting close. Well, I know I'm getting close. I need to see if we can actually remelt red steel stuff. I don't know if we can or not, to be 100% honest. Um, I'm gonna take this out. Now, you probably could have guessed what I was gonna do with this. A mace. About 2 seconds after I said that, I got it. Well, we have that now. Now let's see if we can't melt this red steel bucket. Well, I'd say that's pretty definitive that you can't melt buckets back down. Man. I needed to make it more red steel anyway, I suppose, but it's kind of hoping not to have to for a while. Let's start melting the steel that we're going to need. Actually, I'm just going to make all of this into black steel because we need so much still. I really wish you could get another heat source than charcoal-fed forges, though. I don't think you can. Be nice if you could just like put a bucket of lava underneath and call it good, but I doubt that'd work. You can drop that stuff right there. But yeah, we've got quite a bit of forging left, I guess. I was just doing some forging, and I heard what sounded like someone logging into Twitch, like the clicking of that and stuff like that. It's like, what the heck? Then this guy showed up. Oh. Easy to kill, but that thing is kind of cool. It's basically a zombie with a dispenser on his head, which fires very fast. So it looks like special AI is actually showing up. It's definitely showing up, yeah. Oh, that's kind of sad. It looks like special AI is causing health issues, though. I like that. I really like what it adds, but it looks like it might be causing an issue too. Yeah, I've been just trying to get rid of some of our malachite because we we don't need to keep the ore form. Not when we've already got ingots started and stuff like that. So I've been just kind of sitting and listening to music and just relaxing and enjoying TerraFirmaCraft. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got enough red steel ingots. Let's grab our blue steel over here. We've got our compass right there. We need paper, which I think is in here also. Is it? No, no paper in here. Where did I even put the paper? Oh, well, we'll find it some other time. Uh, Toss that in there. Small rawhide. But I've also been thinking about this whole antique atlas thing. I'm definitely gonna be using it because again, it's basically a map that I actually consider to be somewhat fairly balanced, which to me is really rare actually, because I really like high difficulty stuff. So yeah, being able to have a map that it's, information is still costly is really nice. And again, I chose the recipe to have the blue and the red steel ingots. It's a little excessive probably, but it does mean it's a very late game item. So I'm okay with it. But yeah, it's really rare for me to find a mapping mod which I actually consider somewhat balanced. That being said, this actually allows you to place, wouldn't really call them waypoints, but markers, and they just appear on the map. But I've been thinking about how I want to deal with uh, basically the logic of having those, and I think I'm actually going to require myself to throw out a ink sac marking every time I actually place down a mark or something like that. I think it means that having the atlas takes up another slot and actually has like an ammo kind of thing. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that. I don't know. I'll have to decide. I want to see if anything else is harvestable. We've got snowberries that are good to go. Here we are. And yeah, the reason why I am desperately harvesting all these fruits is because, I mean, they're going to be ready. They're ready right now, and our preserves are actually really low. Which, well, not our preserves, but uh, a lot of our food that I want to eat. Because again, I see the preserves as emergency stuff that I don't want to use unless I have to. But yeah, so if I can avoid using them, I want to, always, pretty much. So yeah, that's why I'm worrying about the food so much. I still need to find our paper though. Where could I have even put it? I know I didn't hide it that well. I didn't think I hid it that well. Checked in here already, I think. Oh, here it is. Okay, well, fine. Reeds, we need 7, 8, 9. And, oops, paper. There. Okay, we need, that actually worked out surprisingly well. Okay, there's that. Compass in the middle, blue steel, and red steel. Here's our antique atlas. Freshly made. Freshly made antiques. Oh. Well, let's get it active. Now, to use the antique atlas, I did not all that much testing, but I did enough to know how to use it. At least the basic usage. Basically, it's just like normal vanilla maps. To activate it, you just have to right click. Then you can open it. So, supposedly you've got ocean behind us, which is true. We've got beach. What kind of biome is this, technically? Mountain edge. Interesting. Okay, let's do home. Yeah, I'm not going to bother having extra cost for putting down map markers. I'm just going to probably, well, probably just not spam them everywhere. And yeah, you can zoom in and out, and yeah, this is actually going to be my first time really using this atlas, more than just testing it out. So I'm interested in giving it a bit more of a in-depth try. I figured I might as well do this on camera with you guys, even if I'm just, placing these down. But I wanted, or we need more ingot casts. We need a lot more, actually. They keep on breaking on me, which I don't remember them breaking as often as they do. I feel like they increased how often they break. That being said, though, maybe it's just because I'm actually, using ingots in mass now. That kind of makes sense, I think. I guess. Um, hmm. Let's see how much straw we can grab on the way to getting logs. Hopefully enough. But yeah, I definitely feel like the chance of ingots breaking has been tweaked pretty heavily. I also wanted to talk, I've got an idea for the blast furnace. I'm not entirely sure. I've been wanting to basically get it so it'll auto tick 4 times only for the iron and the stuff. And the flux, there we go. I wish I wasn't so derpy and could remember words. But yeah, that's gonna obviously be a future goal. I haven't figured out the mechanics for it yet either. So there's that. What I'm thinking is using droppers and, well, no. I can't really pull a signal off of droppers too easily because we can't use comparators because they're, well, they don't exist pretty much. I mean, they exist in code and they technically can be made if you can find a way to get nether quartz. which you can't really. Seeing as, well, the nether is actually disabled. But, yeah, I don't know when we're going to get around to that, but I'm thinking this area is going to change quite a bit, and this is going to end up being probably a covered area, which will be nice, because I always go here for extremely large ingot orders. And I don't want that to be limited based on weather, because that kind of stink a little bit. But anyways, I think I'm actually going to end the episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. These last episodes have been amazing. Oh. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.